welcome. We are here to do the simulation test for my proposed radar sensor-based water level sensing technology as part of my project design 2 requirements. And here you can see that I'll be going to use the Siemens Simatic S7200 PLC simulator. This will basically test the functionality of the radar sensor transmitter that I'm going to use in the system and the process that it generates. To start off, I will show you the key components or key parts of this interface. See here, on this part, this will be the radar sensor signal input. It will be from 0 milliampere to 20 milliampere. And then on this side are the liquid level stages. We have the low, the medium, the high, and the critical, which will be directly sending out signal to this liquid level indicator lights, respectively low, medium, high, and critical. Then here we have the empty level indicator. It means that it indicates that the water storage tank or reservoir is empty. And then we have the pump activation indicator for pump 1 and pump 2. So let's start on the simulation test for our radar sensor using this Siemens Simatic S7200 software. So as you can see here, on the radar sensor signal is 0 milliampere and there's no liquid level indication, so there's no indicators working, and our empty level indicator is turned on. Pumps 1 and 2 are not working as well. So our radar sensor detected water inside the storage tank at 5 milliampere, triggering low level indication, and the low level indicator is turned on. We have low level in the water tank, and then the empty level indication is turned off since there is water in the storage tank. Pumps 1 and pumps 2 are still off. When the radar sensor sense increasing water in the storage tank and has reached a 10 milliampere reading, it triggers the medium level for the water storage tank, and the medium level light indicator is turned on. So now we have low and medium light indicators turned on. definitely the empty level indication is off. And then pumps 1 and pumps 2 are still off at medium level. And then as water continues to rise inside the water tank, the radar sensor has a 15 milliampere reading, signaling high level on the water tank, thus turning on the high level indicator light on this part. High level indicator is turned on, which triggers pump number 1 to be turned on since the water is now at high level. As water continues to rise and has reached its maximum detection by the radar sensor at 19.53 or 20 milliamperes, it triggers the critical level for our water tank. The critical level indicator light is also turned on. All light indicators are turned on: low, medium, high, and critical, which turns on the pump number 2 to be activated. So now we have 2 pumps running at the same time due to critical level. So let's just assume that the water is now decreasing. It became 15 milliampere detection from the radar sensor, turning off the critical level indication. So now we are only at the high level. So pump 2 is turned off. As water continues to decrease, the radar sensor sends the level at 10 milliampere, which turns off the high level, and now we are back at medium level for 10 milliampere. High level indicator is turned off, and pump number 1 is turned off as well. So no more pumps running at this time since we are at the medium level. So let's assume that the water still continues to decrease, and then the radar sensor has detected it at only 5 milliamperes, turning off the medium level indication. So now we're only at the low level. Let's make it completely 0, as in there's no more water in the water tank, turning off the low level indication. So no more level indication at this time since it's already at 0 milliamperes, prompting the system to turn on the empty level indication. So now the tank is at empty level. So that's it for our simulation test for this radar sensor based liquid level monitoring. Thank you.